so what we're working on next here is going to be the camshaft. What I'm going to use to install the camshaft is 3 water pump bolts, which we'll install onto the faceplate of this cam. Now if you have the 4.8 liter LR4, not the LM7, or if you do have an LM7 or 5.3, I think it's still the same factory cam. The factory cam is a 191 intake duration, 190 exhaust duration, with a 457 lift for the intake and a 466 exhaust at 50 lift. That's what your stock specs are. Now this custom ground cam that I have here with SirMalo Performance, I'm going to dub Redemption, the Redemption cam, which would be a stage 1 cam. This would come with a 210 or it's a 210 duration intake with a 216 exhaust duration, and it's going to be a 550 intake with a 553 exhaust. So pretty low lift. I like that low lift style of truck cams that are out there. That way you can have usable power from 1,000 RPMs all the way to 7,000. And what I'm pretty much doing now, I'm just cleaning off the cam. Just have some brake cleaner, making sure everything's nice and clean, because they come with a film. Think of it as like the rotors when you're changing your brakes. They come with a film wrapped up. So I'm gonna move that out of the way. So this is my cam. I have my bolts inside of it. Make sure it's nice and screwed in, right? So again, this is the first custom ground cam for SirMalo Performance. We're gonna see how it goes on this 4.8 liter. I'm glad this is a 4.8 liter. So a cam like this is definitely big for such a short stroke that the 4.8s come with. So let's go ahead and get this installed. I'm going to grab my assembly lube. This is my 4.8. We're obviously going to start from the back portion here. Going to add some lube to the cam lobes. Now we're going to add some assembly lube to the top. And these cam lobes, and then this cam journal. Alright, so I'm lubing up kind of halfway, right? Not all the way, just halfway. I'm going to go ahead and slide this in. I'm going to spin it while it's there. And that's why I have this water pump bolts, because it's a lot more easier to handle as you go in. And then again, I'm just spinning the cam journal. That way these get very lubed up, these first 2 entries. Then I'm going to go ahead and keep pushing the next one in. You spin. You don't want to push in hard because you can knock out your cam journals. So you want to go slowly. Whatever the cam gives you, that's all you do. And now we can go ahead and start adding the rest of our assembly lube to the rest of these cam lobes, and especially our journals. So that's pretty much it. We're there. We're just going in gently. It does get a little bit difficult, but again, we're just making sure. I'm spinning it. You can see the pins here. I can spin it 360 degrees. I know for a fact, now my cam is fully seated. I can see my cam lobes here. I know I didn't add a whole bunch to it, but I can see them from in here. So I just add it. And either way, you can see your cam lobes through your lifter sights. So if you have an oil pump, they have them at AutoZone. They have like long little needles. You can use that. You can just prime it and you know, shoot more lube through those lifter holes. So don't be like, oh crap, I forgot to lube up the lobes. It's fine. You can still do it through. You have 2 little gaping holes here, but obviously through your lifter ports, lube through there. So again, I'm just gonna add some lube to these ones. I didn't add a whole bunch. You know, the center ones are very difficult to get to, obviously through the top, because it's, you know, it's solid piece, you'll see it. But like I mentioned, through these lifter ports, like that little pump, you'll shoot it. I have to go get mines, and then I pump it in there. I drench them up with assembly fluid, and that's it. So now all I have to do is make sure that my crank here is at TDC. So that's at its highest point. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, the cam that we went with, it's a custom cam. I'll try to make it available through an online website. You'll purchase through me. It's gonna take a while to get it to your doorstep, because custom grinds, they're not just like, you know, they're not just sitting there. I'm requesting this special kind of grind for this, and it's not a 107 LSA. There's the Truck Norris cam that's very similar to this. The Truck Norris cam is actually bigger by what I would consider a lot for a 4.8, and it's got a 107 LSA, so very choppy, like a thumper comp cam. I'm not into really the choppiness. I think an LS, if you have a 110 to 116 LSA, you keep a nice broad torque range and you get a nice slope to it. I'm more of a 114, 116 LSA kind of guy, and that's what this is. This is a 114 LSA. So, you know, little cam specs here and there. I kind of pick and choose them, and you know, that's what I requested. Maybe there's a cam out there already with those specifications. I honestly haven't looked, nor don't want to look, because each cam is like $400 out there. So I might as well get my own cam going. So that's what's going to go into this 4.8. That's what I have in mind. 5.3, 6.0s, those are going to be different stages, stage 2, stage 3. But for now, this 4.8 has this cam. Again, it's gonna be nice, thumpy little cam with a beautiful torque range from 1,000 all the way to 6,000, 7,000 RPM. So it's just gonna outperform the stock cam, because more air is coming in for sure. But stay tuned with me, guys. Subscribe to the channel. That's gonna be it for me tonight. I wanted to get to this cam portion, and I'll keep working here little by little. So until then, guys, take care. Peace.